year 3 of the Nicole Powell era here for GCU women's basketball as they will open up their season when they host the Benedictine University Redhawks this afternoon. I'm Kyle Borg, alongside Montana Lambden. In Montana, the Lopes are coming off a bit of an up and down season last year.
Last year, the girls finished as the number 6 seed at the WAC tournament. However, this year it's an entirely new set of girls, and these girls come from good backgrounds. They are used to winning. It's a predominantly young team, being the second youngest team in the nation. However, they want some results this year.
And today they will host the Benedictine Redhawks, who have started off their season on a bit of a winning streak.
Definitely, the Redhawks are 3-0 on the season, scoring up to 94 points in a single game. So the Lope girls are going to have to bring their A game today.
Well, the Lopes are ready, and so are the Redhawks. Tip-off between the Redhawks and the Lopes is right around the corner, right here on GCU TV.
GCU helps you stay focused on staying purpose-driven. They give you the tools to find what your purpose truly is. Once I got out here, I kind of had an identity crisis. Walking around campus, I saw a flyer for something called Java Jams. When I first walked onto that stage, my heart was pounding, but I was able to find myself as an artist. My name is Joseph, and I earned my Bachelor's of Arts degree at GCU.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu.
About time you washed it.
Getting ready to trade it in. What are you doing?
Just a little shopping. Wait, a new truck. Don't you think I should be involved?
Of course. We'll head over to Sanderson Ford as soon as I'm done.
I don't have time today. Hope we're going with 4 doors this time.
Ooh, of course. I know exactly what I want. We want. A lightning blue Ford F-150 Super Crew with EcoBoost.
All done.
Shop from home, buy from home, we deliver. From the dealer you can trust, Sanderson Ford.
GCU women's basketball is back in action as the Lopes will host the visiting Benedictine University Redhawks. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome inside the GCU arena for today's women's basketball home opener. I'm Kyle Borg alongside Montana Lambden, and Montana, we'll go ahead and dive right into it. What do the Lopes have to do this afternoon to get the win in the home opener with the Sanderson Ford 3 keys to the game?
Well, Kyle, the first key to the game tonight is going to be set these standards. First home game of the season. I can already feel the energy here in the arena. Today is going to set the standard for the girls' entire season and give you guys a little inside look on what they're going to accomplish this year. And the next key to the game tonight is going to be buckets, baby. The girls are going to dominate offensively this year. After watching them shoot some hoops, it's like magic. Seeing buckets on buckets, it's pretty exciting. And the last key to the game tonight is going to be about it. This is their team motto. They put their dreams into action every day. And if these girls want this, they're going to have to be about it this year.
Well, the crowd is still beginning to file in here as we are approaching tip-off for this home opener. And we'll go ahead, send you down to the floor for the prayer, the national anthem, and then the starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful GCU Arena in this afternoon's women's basketball game between the Redhawks of Benedictine and your Grand Canyon University Antelope. At this time, we would ask that you please rise. And gentlemen, please remove your hats as we start this afternoon with a word of prayer. Today's prayer will be given by Corey Tubb, GCU's sports chaplain.
God, we thank you for this opportunity to come here today and be among friends and family to enjoy this game. We pray that you be with the players, the refs, and everybody involved, that you would help protect them so that they can play this game to the best of their abilities. And we pray that you be with these teams as they continue, that you would get them success and that they would experience growth as a team and as players. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen.
And now, fans, please remain standing as we honor America with our national anthem. The Star-Spangled Banner will be performed this afternoon by your very own Thundering Herd Pep Band under the direction of the professor, Dr. Paul Cook. And now, let's meet the players and coaches competing in this afternoon's game. First for the visiting team, the Benedictine Redhawks. A 5'6" guard, number 1, Shea Smith. A 5'10" guard, number 3, Gabby Zagari. A 5'11" guard, number 5, Mackenzie Alton. A 5'8" guard, number 10, Sarah Kruthop. And a 5'2" guard, number 12, Leah Goodman. Head coach for the Redhawks is Brian Hutchins. And now GCU fans, get on your feet and make some noise for the starting lineup for your Grand Canyon University Antelope. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore out of Barcelona, Spain, number 5, Laura Piera. At forward, a 6'2" sophomore out of Barcelona, Spain, number 12, Carla Balagay. And guard, a 5'10" freshman from Langley, British Columbia, number 13, Tavia Rowell. And guard, a 5'9" sophomore from Spanaway, Washington, number 23, Tiana Brown. And at forward, a 6'4" senior from Killeen, Texas, number 34, Deja Daniel. Head coach for the Lopes is Nicole Powell, assisted by Brad Langston, Taylor High, and Sydney Crafton.
Well, those were your starting lineups, and just to recap, for the Redhawks of Benedictine, it is number 1, Shea Smith, number 3, Gabby Zagari, number 5, Mackenzie Alton, number 10, Sarah Kruthopt, and number 12, Leah Goodman. And for the Lopes, number 5, Laura Piera, the leading returning scorer for the Lopes this season. Number 13, Tavia Rowell. Number 23, Tiana Brown. Number 12, Carla Balagay, one of the other returners. And back in the starting lineup, number 34, Deja Daniel, who had a big season last year and had an incredible conference play season as she was selected as to the WAC second team during the preseason. And Montana, the Lopes have a ton of new players this season, and we talked about it a little bit in the pregame, just the youth that this team has.
Yes, Kyle, they are the second youngest team in all of women's college basketball this season, which is insane. There are 4 new freshmen, 8 sophomores, 1 junior, 1 senior, and 1 grad student. So 8 total newcomers, 11 of those being underclassmen. So this is definitely going to be a growth year for the girls.
And Deja Daniel gets us started with the Lopes' first possession as the Lopes win the tip, and they will be in the home white jerseys and Benedictine in the away black jerseys as Laura Piera calls out a play, and they're going to get it right to Tavia Rowell, who's going to take a long 2, and it'll be off the mark. And Deja Daniel right there for her first offensive rebound of the season, but can't get the layup to fall, and here comes Benedictine back the other way. They're going to pull one from deep, and it's going to be way off the mark with the first air ball of the game. That shot taken by Alton, number 5 from deep. Good defense from GCU to force the air ball, and Balagay will throw it in, and Benedictine's going to come out strong with a press to start off the game for the Redhawks, and Rowell will bring the ball up the floor for GCU.
Rowell is one of our freshmen from Vancouver, Canada. We have a couple of foreign girls on our team.
So that ball stripped away as Daniel got the pass from Balagay, and that was a nice little play run by the Lopes, just unable to capitalize right there as Tiana Brown will get the throw in for GCU. And that one will be back out top to Laura Piera, who will find Deja Daniel, who's going to have to be one of the key players for the Lopes all season long. Piera's going to stop. She'll pull a 3 off the mark. And still no score almost 2 minutes into this one as the Red Hawks will get their second possession of the ball game. As Alton will direct a little bit of traffic and get it to Goodman. Back to Alton. Alton on the drive. That's good. And Alton's going to get the first basket of the game for either side. Mackenzie Alton on the board, 2 points, and it's a 2-0 Red Hawk lead. Vieira to the high post to Carla Balagay, gets it back out. Tavia Rowell will launch a three. It'll be off the mark. Daniel going up to get the rebound. She's undercut on the box out attempt. And the Lopes will draw the first foul of the game, and they will get another inbound underneath the basket.
When speaking to Coach Powell, she thinks that she just has a terrific group this season, and these girls are going to grow together as they are so young, and this program is going to build upon that year after year, game after game.
Kick out to Rowell in the corner. She's going to drive baseline, keeps her dribble alive. Out to Piera, opposite corner. Three ball is good. Laura Piera. First basket of the year for GCU is going to be a three-pointer by their returning leading scorer. And Laura Piera is on the board. It's 3-2.
No surprise there. Laura Piera, I watched her during practice, and she was going buckets after buckets.
Benedictine looking to answer. That's going to be short. Offensive rebound is going to be put back up and in by Smith. And the Red Hawks retake the lead. As the Red Hawks come back out in that press after the made basket, and the Lopes are able to get it across half court, and that's going to be inside to Daniel, who's going to be whistled for a travel in our first turnover of the game. We'll give the ball back to Benedictine as Jada Moss, or excuse me, that's Jada Holland, will check into the game for GCU for Tiana Brown, and that's the first time Jada Holland's going to see the floor this season. As Smith will take it going baseline on Rowell. Ball kicked back out, step back three on the way is short. Balagay gets the rebound, and Piera's going to stop and let people run by her as she will start the offense, double teamed in the corner. Piera trying to get it out of harm's way, cannot. It's going to be taken away by the Red Hawks. And now a 3-on-2 for Benedictine. Kick out to the corner. They'll drive baseline. Daniel does a good job to force a turnover, and it's stolen away by GCU. And here comes Holland. Holland looking to get it up, and she'll force one up and get the foul called, and she will go to the line for the first attempt of the year for GCU at the free throw line, and Holland looking to get her first collegiate basket. As we were hanging around practice earlier this week talking to assistant coach Brad Langston, Jada Holland is going to be a nice little change of pace guard for GCU, and you saw it right there with the speed she has. First free throw is good by Jada Holland, and we're tied up at 4.
And Jada Holland comes to us from a really strong high school, Bishop O'Dowd in Pleasanton, California, where she earned all league honors.
2 for 2 from the line, Jada Holland, and Benedictine's going to make a substitute. Number 21, Taylor Capel will come into the game for Benedictine, the junior out of Billings, Montana. And the Lopes take back the lead at 5-4 after the free throws from Holland. Benedictine looking to set something up on Deja Daniel. Good defense from GCU right now. 5-second count's going to be close there and almost forcing another turnover. And Benedictine keeps it from being a backcourt violation. Here's Smith. Kick out deep three for Benedictine. That's going to fall.
Have to give it to that one. Beautiful three-pointer there from the Red Hawks.
Zagari will hit the three-point attempt, the first three ball to go down for Benedictine. They are 1 for 4 from the three-point line so far. That's another whistle and a stoppage as GCU will get the inbound right in front of their bench, and head coach Nicole Powell as Balagay will get it into Jada Holland.
The Lopes have gone 2 for 2 in season opening wins under their third-year coach, Nicole Powell. So looking to make it 3 for 3 this season.
And always a nice little start to your season when you can win, especially at home, as the last 2 years the Lopes have opened up at home, like you mentioned, been able to come away victorious. as that ball was knocked out of bounds, and then Piera's gonna pull another three. It's gonna find the bottom of the net. Laura Piera hits her second three of the game, and the Lopes are up 8-7.
I think we're gonna see that from Laura all season long, Kyle.
So Piera 2 for 3 from deep so far. She averaged just 8.5 points last season. She's at 6 already here, just in the halfway through the first quarter of play. And now a deep three-point attempt again. That one's gonna fall. That's going to be Leah Goodman. Hits her first shot of the game, and Benedictine's back up by a pair. To the high post, and Carla Balagay, she's gonna turn and put up a jump shot. That's gonna be off the mark, and Benedictine gets the rebound, and they're gonna start the break. One dribble, pull-up three, gonna be off. And Balagay fighting for the rebound, but Benedictine's gonna come away with it. And then blocked by Daniel, but a foul is gonna be called. And that's gonna be on Jada Holland, her first, as Venla Veras gets set to check in along with Kennedy Shorts. Balagay and Rowell will check out for GCU as Veras and Shorts come into the game.
Kennedy Shorts, the sophomore out of Long Beach, California. Last year was her freshman year, and she played 9 games for GCU, totaled 10 points in just 66 minutes of play, and got 4 rebounds on the year. So looking to see what kind of damage she's going to do this season.
She's going to be another key player for the Lopes, one of the taller players the Lopes have on this roster. As the first free throw will be short, and the second free throw short as well, but Benedictine's going to come away with an offensive rebound, and they will have a chance to get 2 points back after the 2 missed free throws.
Like you mentioned, Kennedy Shorts being a tall player, she is 6'1".
Another deep three is going to fall as Zagari hits another triple. She's averaging 13 points a game. Piera hacked from behind, no call, blocked by Benedictine, and then Holland's gonna be able to turn her head and get the steal, and now it's a 2-on-1 for the Lopes. Holland finds Piera. Piera hits the layup, and the Lopes back within 3.
That is how you do it.
Good play from the Lopes after the blocked shot by Benedictine. Now the Lopes will have to defend. A couple of deep threes already for Benedictine. Lopes got to be aware of that. And the layup is going to be good by Goodman. A little up and under move right there on Venla Veras. As Holland will almost turn the ball over. Piera's going to get there. Piera's going to stop, give it to Shorts. Back out for Holland. She'll pull her first 3 of the game. Just off the mark, and rebound by Benedictine. So at the next whistle, we will have a media timeout as this ball's kicked back out to the top. Back out into on the wing for 3, off the mark, and Daniel's gonna pull down another rebound. And the Lopes down by 5 right now, 15-10, 3.5 to go here in the first quarter of play between the Red Hawks and the Lopes.
Benedictine definitely bringing it today.
They are averaging 94 points per game through the first 3 games of their season. They are undefeated at 3-0, this being the Lopes' first contest. That pass inside, good defense and recovery from Holland, as that ball will be deflected out of play. Benedictine will get an inbound, but we are going to take a quick break here. Benedictine up 15-10 on the Lopes on opening day. We'll be right back right here on GCU TV.
You use the latest technology to treat patients, but your care and compassion is timeless. And as an RN, you delight in sharing it. But there's always room to grow. Advancing your career means helping more patients and providing even more care. Grand Canyon University's online programs in nursing make it convenient for you to become the expert every patient deserves. Healthcare has made significant advancements, and GCU teaches you how to prepare for the future. By applying that knowledge, you're able to stay up to date with the latest medical technologies. And since GCU's nursing programs are online, you can access your program from anywhere, so you're always there for those most important.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
We are back here inside the GCU arena where the Benedictine Redhawks lead the Grand Canyon University Lopes 15-10. Just about 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter of play, and Benedictine is off to a hot start here to start this one.
Definitely back-to-back three-pointers from Benedictine. Not really sure what we expected to see from them today, as we are in complete different divisions. But so far, they've really brought their A-game.
Benedictine, the NAIA school out of Mesa, Arizona, as they are shooting 55% from the floor right now. The Lopes just shooting 30%, but it is still just a 5-point game, as Benedictine will get us back underway with the inbound right underneath the basket.
Lopes are going to need to step it up offensively and put some baskets in.
And almost a miscommunication from Benedictine right there on that inbounds pass. They did get it inbounds, and now they have possession with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Stepped on the line, out of bounds, a turnover for the Redhawks, and the Lopes are gonna get possession of the ball right back. Another good defensive possession from GCU to start off and finish this first quarter. Just under 3 minutes to go now. The Lopes are officially 1-0 against Benedictine all time. They have beaten the Redhawks twice, as that one's gonna be turned over by Tiana Brown. And then blocked, but a foul call on the Lopes, and Benedictine's gonna go back to the line. And the other game that these two teams met up with last season was an exhibition game, so that one not officially going into the scorebook as a official win for the Lopes, but they did come away with a victory last season, and their only official win was a 67-53 win to open up the 2017 season. So that last foul was gonna be on Tiana Brown, her first, and another missed free throw for Benedictine. They are 0 for 3 at the free throw line.
This season, the Grand Canyon team has built their season opener on 3 program pillars: passion, commitment, and unity. These girls not only work hard on the court, but also off the court, just as people in general. Their coach really drives that in them.
So that last free throw gonna be good from the Redhawks, so their first made free throw of the game. That one almost turned over again. They do get it to Tiana Brown, who gets the outlet pass up to Moss. Holland gonna pick it up. Holland's gonna put it in, and Jada Holland gets the layup to fall, and the Lopes back within 4. Benedictine's gonna cross the midcourt stripe and start their offense now. Looking to go back door, can't catch the ball, and it's out of bounds. And the Lopes gonna pick it right back up. Allie Coldwell, number 30, the sophomore for Benedictine, checks into the game for the first time. Lopes looking to get it inbounds again. They're gonna find Tiana Brown. Gets a little held up into the corner. Finds Holland again. Jada Holland's gonna start the break for GCU, and now she'll pull it back out and look to set up the offense in the half court. She'll find Ven Laveris. Looking inside, Deja Daniel, pass a little bit short, and Daniel can't come up with it. Now a 2-on-1 for Benedictine. Traveling violation is gonna be called on the Redhawks, and the Lopes will get another chance to cut into this 4-point lead.
Lopes are definitely taller than the Redhawks. However, Redhawks have a lot of speed and adrenaline on the court.
And that definitely shows with the 94 points that they are averaging. They've scored 93, 94, and 95 points this season through their 3 games. That ball's gonna be kicked out to Veris for 3. It's good. Venla Veris hits her first 3 of the year, and the Lopes back within 1.
Beautiful. Couldn't have done it any better if you're Venla Veris.
Of course, Veris possibly the second best 3-point shooter on this Lopes team, right behind Tavia Rowell, and you could make an argument for Laura Piera as well. That's gonna be an and 1. Foul gonna be on Kennedy Shorts. And a 3-point play opportunity coming up for Benedictine.
And as you mentioned, Venla Veris out of Finland. Last year, she played in all 27 games for the Lopes, started 10 of those games, and she led GCU in scoring its only WAC tournament game of 2019. being only a sophomore, big contributor to the women's basketball program.
And she definitely will be for years to come, and she's already started to contribute in an air ball free throw violation on the Redhawks, and the Lopes will get the ball back as Tavia Rowell has just checked back in. So shooters all over the floor for GCU. Piera, Holland, Rowell, Veris, and Daniel on the floor for GCU right now, as Holland will bring the ball up the floor.
And big game for Tavia Rowell today, being her first game in the States for the Lopes. Being only a freshman, she told me that she was so excited for this opportunity to play at GCU.
And of course, Tavia's brother Ty plays at California Baptist for their men's basketball program, so we'll be seeing him in a few months, really, when California Baptist comes to GCU Arena to take on the men's team.
Definitely a big basketball family from the Rowells.
That last three-pointer was good, and one. Jada Holland will get a three-point opportunity as it's 21-17 now with just over a minute left to play in the opening quarter. And Jada Holland, have yourself a start of the first quarter. Jada Holland already got 6 points, looking to make it 7. And what a start to her career.
2 3-pointers, wow.
Holland's free throw is good. She converts the and one. She's 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and the Lopes are back down by 4. That attempt will be off the mark. Daniel's gonna pick up a rebound. She'll find Holland. Holland trying to get it away. Couldn't find Rowell, and Benedictine will pick it back up with 25 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And an errant pass thrown to nobody in particular, as that was intended for Zagari. Just some miscommunication from her and Capel. As GCU will take back over, down by 3. 21-18 is the score. So inbound to Jada Holland. And the Lopes have a chance to go 2 for 1 here. Looks like they're gonna slow things down. Holland into the corner for Rowell. She will stop. Jab step gonna be called for a travel with 27.3 seconds remaining, and another substitution for the Redhawks. So Benedictine has a chance to get the last shot of the game, as Balagay just not going to get to the table in time to check in. So she'll sit back down as Benedictine will run the offense. Less than 20 seconds remaining now. That one will be to Zagari, guarded by Daniel. And the Lopes got to be careful because the Redhawks have already hit a couple of deep threes. Whistle and a 3-second violation on the Redhawks. So 5 seconds remain for the Lopes. They have a chance to get something going here, but the Redhawks gonna start with the press and make this really difficult for the Lopes with just under 6 seconds remaining, as Rowell will throw the ball in. She'll get it to Holland. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Holland got to get one up. She gets a layup off, and it's good right before the buzzer. And that is where we end the first quarter of play. Lopes were down as many as 6, but they are back within 1. The Redhawks lead the Lopes 21-20 at the end of the first quarter.
And you can get the best gear to show off your Lope pride. Go to lopeshops.gcu.edu to find everything GCU, from the newest apparel to the coolest accessories. Use promo code GCUTV25 to get 25% off for being a GCU TV viewer. Let's paint the Valley purple. Lopes up.
And what a deal you can get online if you use that promo code GCUTV25. Promo code once again. So maybe if you're listening at home and you want to go pick up some purple Lopes gear, you just use that code, get 25% off.
Absolutely. Big fan of the Lope shop. They got tons of cool stuff in there.
Absolutely they do.
Love to show off the GCU gear.
No doubt about that. Not a bad first quarter from both sides. Benedictine shooting 57% from the floor, while the Lopes are shooting an even 50%, but the Lopes have hit 3 threes to Benedictine's 4. So
Definitely, these teams are definitely pretty comparable. I mean, the score being so close, just 1 point away. Both shooting percentages pretty equal. So, looking to see what's going to happen in the next quarter.
And of course, Laura Piera came out with a hot start. She hit 2 3-pointers. She's got 8 points through the first quarter, but Jada Holland off the bench.
Wow, yes.
Through just 7 minutes of play. She's got 9 points already, and she's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And she hit that layup at the end of that quarter to get the Lopes back within 1. So Jada Holland has proven through just 7 minutes of play that she's going to be key for the Lopes all year long.
Definitely. Once again, the freshman out of California. And I've talked to Coach Pell, and she says that she has a team of winners. Although they are new, are young, and an entirely new group of girls, they come from winning programs. A lot of these girls come from high school programs that are the top in the country. So really big benefits for GCU in the women's basketball program. As we're going to get started with quarter number 2.
Now it's almost taken away by Laura Piera. And of course, the Lobes have a couple of big-time recruits on their roster. Like you were just talking about, some big ones. Mignana Jones, who was 16th at her position coming out of high school in the ESPN Top 100 for women.
And then May Bryant, who won her high school state championship last year. Huge accomplishment there.
And of course, Jada Moss, who has yet to check into the game for the Lopes, but she was ranked number 28 for guards in this year's class. That is the inbound pass from actually Jada Moss.
And then Tavia Rao, as we mentioned before, from Vancouver, Canada. Coach says that her previous team in Canada was used to winning championships all the time.
Piera kick out to Holland. She's gonna shoot a 3. That's gonna be just off the mark. Bryant fighting for the rebound. It's gonna find Holland. Holland's layup is good. Jada Holland's got 11. So on the floor for the Lopes, it is May Bryant, who just checked in for the first time. Jada Holland, Laura Piera, Carla Balagay, and Tavia Rowell. And May Bryant's gonna come away, almost come away with a steal. And Benedictine is gonna keep possession. And on the floor for Benedictine is Smith, Zagari, Alton, Goodman, and Jenkins.
The question that always comes up is, how are these girls going to deal with the pressure of playing Division I basketball here at GCU with some of the best fans in the country? And Coach herself says that these girls are young. They don't worry about the pressure. What they worry about is getting out there and playing and doing what they're supposed to do.
That's exactly what you want, is composed freshmen that can find ways to win games, as the Lopes have just taken back the lead. Balagay and Bryan will combine to come away with the steal. Back to Balagay. Balagay's gonna find Rowell, but it's not gonna count. And an offensive foul is gonna be called on Carla Balagay. That'll be her first foul of the night, or the afternoon, on the charge. And Benedictine's gonna get the ball right back.
As you mentioned, Carla Balagay and Laura Piera, they both helped their Spanish national team earn bronze medals in their country's championship last summer. Coach Powell is extremely proud of them both. Being only sophomores, they both gained a lot of experience that's going to carry on to this season.
Of course, Laura Piera started for the Spanish national team over the summer, and Balagay was able to play in every single game leading up to that bronze medal. That's going to get out of bounds on the air ball. Lopes are going to take back possession in another turnover. So a lot of turnovers. We got 17 turnovers combined between the two teams. 8 for the Redhawks, 9 for the Lopes. As Bryant will throw that into Holland, who's going to get through the hole. And now Holland's going to kick out. Rowell's three-point attempt. It's going to be off the mark. Bryant's offensive rebound put back up and in. May Bryant gets her first basket of the game.
Oh, yeah.
And it's 24-21. First collegiate points for the freshman, May Bryant.
I think May Bryant's going to have a big future here at GCU.
It's Benedictine looking to get something going with Zagari. Almost taken away. Benedictine, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Balagay comes over for the double team. That's going to be a block just inside the circle, it looks like. Was Jada Holland. So that is going to be Jada Holland's second personal. She's got to be careful.
Coach, talking things over with ref.
So that, not in the act of shooting, that foul is going to be on the floor.
Something really great about the women's basketball program is when I get to attend their practice, I just watch the coaches, and they are so encouraging all practice long. They motivate the girls, and they have really great coaching styles.
Absolutely. A great coaching staff Nicole Powell has been able to put together, and you can really see that with her assistants in Coach Langston. As the Lopes will bring the ball up the floor. Bryant with it at the high post. She'll feed Carla Balagay back out to Laura Piera. Looking to drive baseline. Piera going to cut back to the side. It'll be poked away, and the Lopes are going to keep possession. So Tiana Brown checks back into the game for GCU. She'll come in for Laura Piera. Back inside, Holland gonna get a layup off the inbounds pass. And the Lopes back up by 5 now. This is their largest lead of the game.
And they're gonna need to rack that lead up as this score has been so close.
It's taken away. Rowell for the layup. It's gonna be good. Rowell gets her first collegiate basket, and she will force a Benedictine Redhawks timeout. So the Lopes take a 7-point, 28-21 lead over Benedictine here in quarter number 2, just about halfway through. Benedictine takes their first timeout of the game, and we will take a timeout as well. We will be right back right here on GCU TV.
I'm Courtney, and I'm earning a master's online at GCU in Christian ministry. My husband is in the military, so we move a lot. I really wanted a school that would support me no matter where I lived, and GCU was a great fit for that because although it's a rigorous program, I really enjoy that I get to do it on my time. Sometimes that's at a coffee shop, sometimes it's in my office. Faith is a big part of my life. I play violin in my church, and I get to express my gifts and worship God. I pray continually, and I just really try to seek God. I really wanted to go to a school that could highlight that and worship God freely, and GCU definitely gave me the platform to do that. Being an online learner at GCU, I've really made a personal investment in my own life that is giving me such confidence to go into my field, not only to become an expert, but be a change agent for the world.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Welcome back inside the GCU arena. Lopes up 28-21 right now on the Benedictine University Redhawks. And Montana, the Lopes don't have their full team ready to go here this afternoon as they are battling a couple injuries.
Yeah, Carl, they're not going to have their full team for a lot of this season. Coach Powell really needs the girls to be focused because right here is what the team has. There has been lots of injuries within their preseason and since summer. However, Coach Powell from her former pro day, she's learned a lot, and has had multiple different coaching styles implementing all of that together, and her team shares these same values. So these girls are going to work hard on the court despite their losses.
Absolutely, as May Bryant fighting for it, gonna force a jump ball, and the Lopes are gonna pick up possession. On the jump ball, good job from May Bryant. She's come in this second quarter and made a big impact defensively, even got a offensive rebound and a putback. So May Bryant also making a difference, and that's exactly what Coach Powell was wanting to see as this season got started from the freshmen, see how much of an impact they can make. Brown gonna stop, she'll pull it out, she'll find Rowell. Back out top to Bryant, Holland with it now on the wing. She'll go back up to the top for Tiana Brown, finds Rowell in the corner. Rowell looking to dribble drive, looking to feed Bryant, and a turnover. And the 10th of the game for the Lopes, but the 12th turnover for Benedictine will happen right there as the Lopes are gonna take possession right back. So we knew this would happen, a lot of turnovers here to start the season as this is the opening game for the Lopes. So you knew they were going to have a lot of turnovers, and Benedictine's defense has been a big part of it. forcing those turnovers, while the Lopes defense has been able to force 12 turnovers of their own. So both teams going to definitely look to cut down on those as the game goes on. Tiana Brown back out top to Holland. Inside for Balagay. Balagay for Holland on the wing. Gets a screen. She'll pull up from the free throw line. It's going to be off the mark. Looking to fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. Going to be Benedictine basketball. So Benedictine going to get the ball back. So a little sloppy play from both sides coming out of the timeout. Lopes still up by 7. Currently on a 13-0 run.
And when speaking to the girls, they think that they're going to be stronger offensively all season long. So defense is really where they're focusing on during practices, trying to step that up.
And another deep three is going to be off the mark and an air ball, but an offensive rebound going to be put back up and in by Kruthop. Holland looking to go quick. She's going to find Rowell in the corner. Her three is good.
Oh, wow.
Tavia Rowell hits her first collegiate three-pointer.
That's how you do it.
And then it's almost stolen away, and it is going to be taken away by Mae Bryant. It's going to be a 3-on-1 now. Finds Rowell again.
Back to back.
And no basket again, as Rowell has had 2 made layups on the break, but both have been negated now by charges, as Mae Bryant going to pick up her first foul. And it's 31-23 for the Lopes. And here comes Mariah Mitchell. She's going to come in for Holland, and she'll get her first minutes as a Lope. The sophomore transfer out of Henry Ford College in Michigan. She was a big key for them last year. She started all 22 games, scored 20 points in at least 16, and averaged 22.7. So a big-time scorer is Mariah Mitchell, wearing number 32 tonight for GCU. Balagay is going to knock it away.
And as you mentioned, wearing number 32 tonight, Mariah Mitchell, she's usually number 0, so a little bit of some changes tonight. She is from Detroit, Michigan.
That's going to find Mariah Mitchell, and right off the bat, Mariah Mitchell going to get her first basket as a Lope. And she's on the board, puts the Lopes back up by 8. So an immediate impact from her, and another deep three from Benedictine, now going to be off the back of the rim. And now they're going to find Tavia Rowell off the rebound from Carla Balagay. Rowell behind the back dribble, she'll find Balagay. Inside, Mae Bryant drop step, going to draw the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. So that's going to be on Mackenzie Alton, going to be her second foul of the afternoon, and Mae Bryant's going to get her first trip to the free throw line today. First free throw on the way, going to be long off the back of the rim. And now Benedictine gets ready to make a substitution.
Mae Bryant, the freshman forward, her brother Hunter plays football at Washington State, where he was named to the 2019 preseason All Pac-12 second team. So huge athletic family from Mae Bryant.
Another one.
Yeah.
Between the Rowells and the Bryants.
There's 2 of them.
And Mignana Jones's dad played basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Wow.
So we got a sports family here at GCU. As Benedictine will start it up after Mae Bryant's first made free throw on the second attempt, and a long three is going to be launched off the back of the rim again. Brown's going to come down with the rebound, and she will find Mariah Mitchell now. Outlet to Tavia Rowell. She's got Balagay inside. Balagay going to go with a little spin. Layup not going to fall for her. Just going to spin halfway down and back out. Now Zagari inside. Foul going to be called on Mae Bryant. Going to be her second.
Mae Bryant comes to us out of Eastlake High School in Washington, it being her freshman year this season. In high school, she would average 10 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists.
So Deja Daniel who played the entire first quarter, going to check in for the first time here in the second quarter with 3 minutes and 16 seconds to play. So the Lopes are up by 9 as the Red Hawks will hit the first of 2 free throw attempts. Zagari now with 7. Her first free throw of the game that she has made. She's 1 for 3. And here comes the 4th attempt. Make it 1 for 4, but another offensive rebound off missed free throws for Benedictine, and the Lopes are going to need to find a way to box out these Red Hawks on the free throw line, as they have been able to do that at least twice so far here in this first half.
Defense is where the girls are going to need to pick it up.
Another steal for the Lopes off of good defense again, as Balagay has it at the high post. Daniel trying to fight for position. Rao's going to go inside. She's going to make a move, get her own miss, put it back up. It's blocked. It looks like she stepped out of bounds, or the ball hit the line. So nonetheless, a turnover for the Lopes. 34-26 the score as the Red Hawks get it back, and here come Piera and Holland. Brown and Rowell will check out of the game for the Lopes. Another double team from the Lopes right there. Balagay gonna get called for the foul as she gave a little bump to Coldwell, who was looking to drive to the baseline. So Balagay's second foul of the game, and that was in the act of shooting. So 2 free throws coming up for Benedictine as the Lopes are now in the bonus. Kruthop gonna get free throw attempt number 1, gonna be short. Off the front of the rim, and this is where the Lopes have to box out right here, as Veras not gonna get the check into the game. So second free throw attempt, that one's gonna be good. And now the substitutes will check in. Veras for Balagay.
The Lope squad is picked as a very low spot within the media. However, Coach Pell has some high expectations for her team, and she understands that it's going to take some time to adjust for these girls. Come late March, she's going to expect some more results and some growth from now until then.
Daniel misses her second basket of the game, so still no score from Deja Daniel. Lopes up by 7, and of course the Lopes were picked to finish 7th in the WAC by the coaches and 8th in the media, or by the media, like you mentioned, in the WAC. Lopes finished 6th last year. Traveling violation on Benedictine, another turnover there, 15th of the half.
But regardless, as we mentioned before, this is a young team. So when these girls stick together throughout their entire career at GCU in 2 years, next year, 3 years, the program's going to be tremendously different.
And like you mentioned before, Coach Powell did mention, there's going to be some growing pains, and that's expected from a young team when 80% of your roster is underclassmen and you only have 1 senior and 1 grad student. And now back-to-back turnovers from both sides as the Lopes are going to slow it back down. So 16 turnovers from Benedictine and 12 for the Lopes, as that one's out to Laura Piera. Piera looking to find Daniel inside. Good pick and roll. Deja Daniel on the board. Her first basket of the season puts the Lopes back up by 9.
And when you look at all of the winning programs and you go back to their history, all of those winning programs have had years like this where they just need time to grow and time to build. So
absolutely, but of course, another deep 3 now taken will be off the mark rebound, Jada Holland. And of course, the Lopes looking to play their best basketball come January, February, and March, as Holland straight into the middle of the defense. She's going to draw another foul. And with 1 minute exactly left on the clock, Jada Holland will go to the free throw line. And then last season, the Lopes just 7-20, 5-11 overall in conference play. They finished as the 6th seed going into the WAC tournament and lost to Cal State Bakersfield in the first round. And of course, the first year of Coach Powell's career here at GCU, the Lopes finished 3rd and made the semifinal. So they're definitely looking to get back to that as Holland's free throw is going to bounce up and in. And the Lopes up by 10.
Yeah, and last year they had 3 really big home wins, one being against New Mexico State. Wow, what a game. And then also winning against California Baptist University and Utah Valley here at home. And then they had a really big win against Seattle away.
Triple overtime. Sharon Miller hit that game-winning jump shot. They won that 74-73 up in Seattle. So a great game there. As into the post and a little spin move hook shot going to be off the mark. Holland fighting for the rebound. She'll pick it up. And now a held ball. And it'll be turned over by the Lopes as that ball will go back to the Redhawks. And a 30-second timeout will be taken by Benedictine. So the Lopes up 38-27 right now as this timeout taken by the Redhawks.
And as we mentioned, this being the home opener for women's basketball for the 2019 season. However, Benedictine has already played 3 games going undefeated so far with 3 straight wins over Park Gilbert, St. Catherine, and SAGU American. So the Redhawks average 94 points per game, as we have been talking about all night long, which is immaculate. And they've won by an average of 33 points per game out of all 3 of those games. So they're looking to do some big things this season.
Absolutely, and Benedictine has been a force in the last 3 years in NAIA. Last year, a little bit of a down year for them as well. But of course, they're going to be looking to get right back in it this season, and they have done that so far, starting off 3-0, but now Pierra's going to turn it over, and the layup is going to be good by Goodman. And now foul on the Redhawks with 17 and a half seconds left.
There is a ton of personality and enthusiasm from this team. They really just enjoy practice, and they're always wanting to get better. Coach Powell says anytime she comes into her office, which is inside the gym, she'll just see the girls shooting some hoops and practicing, and she loves to see that from them. They love the game as much as Coach loves the game herself.
Holland crossover dribble, puts it up. She can't find a second buzzer beater to end the half. And that's half the battle, really, is just getting to practice and enjoying yourself at practice. But the end of quarter number 2 has the Lopes turning it around. They were down 1 at the end of the first, but at halftime, the Lopes lead 38-29 over the Benedictine University Redhawks. And that was a great second quarter from GCU. And here at halftime, as we will take a quick break before we come back with more from halftime in the second half right here on GCU TV.
We needed one more member on our roster. Streets of New York is proud to announce Grand Canyon University to our winning team. We are now the official pizza of GCU. Go Lopes.
As a teacher, your calling was always to make a difference and positively impact the future. You live with a deep sense of purpose and strive to inspire generations of change. GCU's online Masters of Education degree program gives you the skills you need to grow and develop your career, while also making sure you have time for yourself and your family. Today, you can learn anywhere and anytime, giving kids a look into the technological advances that pushed you forward. Being strong and compassionate makes you a role model through this formative period in their lives. You're not just inspiring future generations of leaders and innovators to reach for their dreams. You're giving them the tools they need to achieve them.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Canyon State Credit Union, a local credit union serving the Valley for over 65 years, can assist you in buying your first home, refinancing your current home, or if you're dreaming of a retirement home. Canyon State Credit Union can provide you with a fast and affordable solution that meets your needs. Let Canyon State Credit Union run the numbers on your dream. Visit canyonstatecu.org or call 623-580-6015 for more information. Canyon State Credit Union, committed to you. We do business in accordance with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, MLS number 410376.
Part of my motivation of becoming a doctoral learner was so I could immediately start using the information that I was learning in the courses as a tennis coach here for my student athletes. I think that it set a good example for those around me to know that things can be accomplished. My name is Greg Prudhomme, and I just defended my dissertation to earn a degree in performance psychology.
There's a thunder in all of us. Come find your purpose at Grand Canyon University.
When my hot water heater failed, she was pregnant, in-laws were coming, a little bit of water, it rocked our world.
I had no idea the amount of damage that water could do.
We called USAA, and they greeted me as they always do. Sergeant Baker, how are you? They were on it. It was unbelievable. Having insurance is something everyone needs, but having USAA, that's a privilege. We're the Bakers, and we're USAA members for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
Welcome back to halftime here at the GCU Arena located on the campus of Grand Canyon University in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona. If you're just joining us, the Lopes are leading 38-29. I'm Kyle Borg alongside Montana Lambden in Montana. Lopes, really good first half, a little shaky to start and end that first quarter. Middle part of the first quarter was really good, but the second half they came out on fire.
Definitely. The first quarter, they kind of struggled letting the Red Hawks take dominance. However, that all changed in the second half when they really made their appearance and really tried to make a comeback, now leading the score by almost 10 points.
And of course, the Lopes paced by Jada Hollins, 15 points in 15 minutes off the bench. And she is perfect from the free throw line, while Laura Piera has also had a big game. And Deja Daniel defensively with 4 rebounds has been a big part. And the defense, of course, we talked about it, forcing all of the turnovers from Benedictine.
Definitely. In Benedictine, their highest scorer is Zagari with 7 points, and then Alton with 4. And then GCU, of course, leading Holland with getting 15 points. Wow. Love to see that from her. And Piera right behind with 8 points.
Great start to Jada Hollins' career here at GCU. If she can keep this up going throughout the month of November, December, and then into conference play, the Lopes gonna be in a good spot.
Definitely, especially with those three-pointers that we've seen from her all first half.
And of course, Rowell has also hit a 3. Piera's got a pair of those 3-pointers as well. And the Lopes gonna be, and especially when they get those players back from injury, Jada Holland and Mariah Mitchell, who came in and had a good start off the bench, especially defensively. May Bryant had really good defensive pressure. She forced a couple of turnovers, got a couple steals herself, able to get a layup and an offensive rebound. And then you'd like to see the Lopes kind of stay out of foul trouble, as Balagay Bryant both with 2. And also Jada Holland has 2 fouls as well. So if the Lopes can stay out of foul trouble, they'll be in a good spot.
Definitely. And Tavia Rowell has been playing all morning long, having 16 minutes and 27 seconds played. And then her teammate Jada Holland right behind her with 15 minutes and 12 minutes played. And as for the Red Hawks, their leader of time played is Leah Goodman with 17 minutes and 42 seconds of game time. So coach is making some smart decisions on keeping those players in.
So again, at the end of the first quarter, it was 21-20. Benedictine had the lead, but the Lopes came out and outscored the Red Hawks by 10. It was 18-8, that second quarter box score. And now we'll go ahead, and we caught up with head coach Nicole Powell to talk about this year's team, and here is what she had to say.
You know, last year we didn't achieve what we hoped to, and we're disappointed with the results. But at the same time, I think a positive was that our young players got a lot of experience. So we played a lot of freshmen. And so now those freshmen are sophomores, and they've got all that experience built up. That's going to be really helpful to this year's team, because now everything isn't so new, and they can rely on that experience. They've been on the big stage, they've played in the conference tournament, And so it's really nice having returners who have been through a year of our program who are able to help our newcomers.
Gets it to Pieta, fires a 3!
Be About It is our theme. It's our tagline for this season and this program. Be About It is putting the want to, the desire, the dreams and goals into action every single day. And that's in the community, that's on the court, and also in the classroom. We've got really high standards for achieving great grades in the classroom. So going to study hall, being on top of your business, whatever it takes to make sure you're prepared in that aspect. On the court, putting in that extra work. Something we've really talked about is recovery this year. That's not necessarily countable hours. But what are you doing during that off time to make sure you're ready to come back the next day and improve in practice? Are you getting up those extra shots? Are you watching film with our staff? Anything you can do to prepare and make yourself the best player you can be is being about it. And the same thing in the community. We're all about service. That's our GCU mindset. It's also our program's mindset. And so we really put that into action throughout the season, serving our community in different ways.
That was head coach Nicole Powell previewing this season, upcoming season, and she talked about just getting in the classroom, getting good grades, how recovery a big key for them this season. How are you recovering when you're not on the clock per se, when you're in the gym, when you're not in the gym? What are you doing off the court? And she talked about the bond that the girls have, not on the court, but also off the court, how they do a lot of things together.
Definitely, and Coach Powell instills these girls to be good people, not just as athletes, but just as people in general, whether that means in the classroom or to their friends outside of basketball. And I really love to have that from her.
Absolutely. And now we'll go ahead, give you the Canyon State halftime stats update brought to you by Canyon State Credit Union. You see it on your screen there as Benedictine shooting 46% from the floor. The Lopes an even 50% as they are shooting 4 of 8 from deep, as Benedictine just 4 of 15. They have not hit a 3 since the opening quarter of play. Both teams even at rebounds at 15 apiece. And the turnover game, we talked about it a little bit earlier, 17-14. Benedictine almost 20 turnovers in that first half, and you know both sides are going to want to cut down on those going into half number 2. As it looks like the Lopes coming back out to take the floor as we have about 6 minutes left here at halftime. We'll go ahead and now check out the upcoming schedule brought to you by BSN Sports.
Men's basketball officially tips off their season tonight with a game against Davenport at 7 p.m. Pregame starting at 6:30. And then women's basketball will be right back here on Friday at noon to face North Dakota. The men will also have a game that evening playing at 7 p.m. in a really big matchup against Illinois. And finally, men's soccer season will come to an end this weekend with their final home game being this Saturday against University of Nevada, Las Vegas at 7 p.m. You can be sure to catch all of those games right here on GCU TV.
Absolutely. A lot of upcoming games, including volleyball on Thursday and Saturday as well. Both those are going to take place here in the GCU Arena and on GCU TV. Very excited for men's basketball tonight. I will be here. I know, and a lot of people are going to be at that Illinois game. It's already sold out. And of course,
it's been sold out for 2 weeks now.
It's been sold
Pretty
out
crazy.
for a long time. It's going to be a purple out, so make sure you wear your GCU purple to that one.
And if you can't make it, as always, be sure to tune in.
With Barry Butel and Scott Williams.
And Kate Longworth, of course.
And Kate Longworth on the sideline. And we'll take one more quick break before we get back to half number 2 of play. The Lopes lead the Redhawks 38-29 here at the half. We'll be right back right here on GCU TV.
Performance is your profession. You excel in bringing the best out of people.
Through leadership and insight, you help others fulfill their promise. You share a unique bond with your family and cherish your time together. But you strive to take the next step in your career. GCU's online degree program in performance psychology will enhance your skills in helping others succeed. Master your craft in an online PhD program that puts innovation and technology at the heart of education. And you can do it all within a tight schedule without disrupting other aspects of your life. With a PhD in performance psychology, you'll have the tools you need to elevate your performance to the next level. When human excellence meets cutting-edge technology, business advances.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Wait, let's actually do it right. Hi guys, what's up? Have you guys ever heard of Ask GCU?
I have heard of it.
I have before, yeah.
What is your favorite Ask GCU episode?
Well, I should go to GCU.
Probably the best food place.
You know, we all love food.
Yeah.
So probably that episode.
What's the best way to drink a stampede? Go-karts. What is your favorite Ask GCU episode?
All of them.
Yeah, thank you.
My favorite episode is probably where they asked about the Chick-fil-A line.
The breakfast one's pretty good.
The one where you guys talk about the best places to have breakfast on campus and everyone said Chick-fil-A.
That's the best breakfast I ever had.
The Welcome Week episode.
The Welcome Week one, that one's really clutch.
The Welcome Week, where Brittany jumps around into people's cars and asks them questions. Remember, kids, don't get into people's vehicles.
I just really like you guys.
I just like it when you're in it.
You too.
Tweet hashtag AskGCU to get your question featured.
Hit 'em up, move 'em out. It's a Ranger Roundup sale at Sanderson Ford. 44 Rangers now in the stalls, starting at $28.9. Head on in to Arizona's largest Ford dealership and head out in a new Ford. This is Sanderson Ford Country.
We are back inside the GCU Arena with just about a minute and a half, a little bit less than that, remaining before the start of half number 2, where the Lobes have a 9-point lead over the visiting Benedictine Mesa Red Hawks. And of course the Lobes paced by the freshman Jada Hollins, 15 points off the bench. And the Red Hawks have Zagari and Goodman both with 7. Both of those players were starters for the Red Hawks. And both teams, a lot of turnovers, going to look to cut down on those. But Montana, let's go ahead, kind of look back at our Sanderson Ford 3 keys to the game and see how the Lobes have matched up to those through one half of play.
Well, Kyle, the first key to the game tonight was set the standard, and I think so far they've done a really great job being almost 10 points ahead in going into half number 2. They are in a good spot and going to need to continue that. And buckets, baby, wow, they've had lots of buckets, especially from Jada Holland. Wow, 15 points. Incredible. Love to see that from her. And be about it. I think that they've been about it all game long. They've had really great attitudes throughout this entire game, and really like to see that from them.
Absolutely. So far so good from the Lobes based off the Sanderson Ford 3 keys to the game, and they're going to need to keep that up, and they have definitely gotten a lot of buckets. 14 of 28 from the floor, and even 50% shooting, as they're also shooting 50% from deep, just 4 of 8. As the Red Hawks 4 of 15, both teams looking to start off the third quarter strong. So as both teams take to the floor, it'll be Smith, Zagari, Alton, Kruthopt, and Goodman. And then it'll be Daniel, Rowell, Piera, Balagay, and Holland for GCU. And the Lopes will start us off with the ball here in quarter number 3. Half number 2 is underway here at the GCU Arena. Holland looking to get it across half court. She does. She'll find Balagay at the top of the key, who will find Daniel. Pick and roll action. Holland skip pass for Piera, a little bit off the mark, and Piera going to go left-handed floater. Blocking foul going to be called. Piera's going to the line to shoot 2. So good start from the Lopes. Alton's going to pick up foul number 3, and she'll have to check out of the game just 18 seconds in to quarter number 3. Piera, first free throw attempts of the night.
As we mentioned, Pierre being one of the highest scoring players for GCU last season.
First free throw a little bit short off the front of the rim. Free throw number 2, too strong off the back of the rim. Almost knocked out of bounds by Benedictine, and it's saved by Zagari. And now here come the Redhawks. The Lopes keep applying that defensive pressure on Benedictine. Here to start off quarter number 3. Smith looking to get it through, and another turnover on the Redhawks. That'll be turnover number 18 for them. This is definitely not what the Redhawks have been used to this season, as they have been able to win by an average of 33 points through their first 3 games.
Yeah, they've been a strong team all season, so this is definitely a challenging game for them going up against these Division I athletes.
Not the first time they've done it either. 3 straight years now as Pierre's floater short off the mark again. So this is the 3rd straight year that Benedictine has visited GCU in an exhibition or a season opener. And that jump shot by Shea Smith is going to be good. Benedictine gets the lead down to 7. Outlet pass, Jada Holland. She'll stop and pop from just inside the free throw line off the mark. Daniel, offensive rebound, short. Gets her own miss, muscles it up and in. Deja Daniel, too strong for the Redhawks. And it's 40-31.
Last year when these teams played each other, GCU came away with the win 67-53 here at home last November. Lopes looking to go for win number 2 against the Redhawks tonight.
Officially win number 2 would be win number 3. Unofficially, just because of the exhibition game, of course. You know, love to see the Lopes stay undefeated against any team that they can play. And Ballagay will check out with personal foul number 3. As Mae Bryant has checked in for her. Again, Mae Bryant on the taller side for the Lopes. She stands at an even 6 feet tall. Gets beat off the dribble there by Zagari. And Zagari flips the layup up and in, and the Lopes lead back down to 7. Holland gets a defender on her hip, and she'll drive by and then find Mae Bryant, who kicks to Piera. Inside, Mae Bryant, wide open layup is good. Mae Bryant.
Oh, yes. Mae Bryant's the name that we're going to be talking about all season long, Kyle.
Absolutely. Another key freshman for the Lopes. That's going to be a major talking point all season long. Is going to be the freshmen and the transfers. 8 new players on this roster for GCU. 80% of them underclassmen on the 15-player roster. They are the 2nd youngest team in the NCAA, right behind Coppin State. Piera gets a hand in there. Forces a turnover. Daniel comes away with the steal. Outlet pass to Holland. Holland's layup is going to be good. Jada Holland's got 17.
Jada Holland, oh my goodness.
And Benedictine wants to talk it over. It is an 11-point GCU lead, tied for their largest of the afternoon. 44-33 is the score. We'll take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back right here on GCU TV.
I'm Andrea, and I'm earning my PhD online at GCU. Pursuing my PhD online at Grand Canyon University is a huge investment into my future. I'm also learning critical thinking and problem-solving skills that I can apply to every facet of my life. When you are working, going to school, balance is key. I really try to practice what I preach to my students. As an online faculty member, I stress the importance of time management, and I demonstrate that by example. A Christian worldview is important to me in all facets of my life because it is a huge part of who I am. And I want to make sure I'm demonstrating that not only to my students, but to my children. I plant these seeds that when they're older, they're also demonstrating God's love through service. GCU's community is welcoming, whether you attend on campus, online, or in the evening. We are all one big family.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Welcome back to the GCU Arena. As you see, the dance squad just finishing up their routine here during that timeout. So the Lopes up by 11, 44-33, and another hot start to start the 3rd quarter by GCU.
You can see Coach Powell there talking things over with her team, getting them ready to get back into the game and keep their lead high.
Absolutely. Lopes looking to build on an 11-point lead after that Red Hawks timeout. As the Lopes will get the inbound right here to start us back off under play. In play as Jada Holland will cross half court and set up the offense for the Lopes as that one's outside for Tavia Rowell. Run that same play that just got Mae Bryant a wide open layup, almost got her another one. She was open for a split second, but the Red Hawks read it well. Rowell trying to force a pass inside to Daniel, picked up by Bryant, kicked out Rowell off the glass and in. Tavia Rowell will get a little 7-foot bank shot to fall, and it's 46-33. So this is the Lopes' biggest lead of the afternoon. Stolen away by Deja Daniel. She'll find Jada Holland. It's a 3-on-1. Jada Holland gonna take it herself, misses, and a foul. Holland gonna go to the free throw line for the 6th and 7th time today. Jada Holland will go to the free throw line. She's a perfect 5 for 5. Hopefully that isn't the commentator's curse, as I have just now said it. Hopefully she will stay perfect.
Well, you know Benedictine has a bit of pressure on them right now anytime Jada Holland gets the ball.
And there's the commentator curse.
There it is.
She misses the first free throw. She's now 5 of 6. I will take all responsibility for that one. My fault, Jada Holland, as she gets set for the second free throw at this trip to the line. That one's gonna fall. She's 6 of 7 now from the line. 47-33, Lopes have a 14-point lead, and now applying a little bit of full court pressure. They will hand off to Zagari. Looking to roll, but Daniel gets back-to-back steals, and here comes Holland again. Holland's gonna feed Mae Bryant. She's gonna be blocked. Bryant picks it back up, forces it up, and almost gets it to drop. But the foul, and Bryant's gonna go to the free throw line for the 3rd and 4th times tonight. So the second trip for her to the free throw line. Mae Bryant, 5 points.
Mae Bryant, one of those 4 new freshmen. This is her first collegiate basketball game. Wow. This is one she's going to remember.
Absolutely. First free throw is going to be off of the mark. So second free throw attempt on the way from Mae Bryant. She'll miss them both. And the rebound by Benedictine. Lopes still up 14. As Benedictine looks to set up the offense inside for Zagari. Kick back out in the corner for 3. Off the mark. Rowell picks up the rebound, and Tavia Rowell's going to start the break for the Lopes. She'll find Jada Holland. Inside, Deja Daniel brings it down, puts it up, and Daniel will go to the free throw line. And the 3rd straight trip with a trip to the free throw line for the Lopes.
First person will be number 4 on Red Hawks. For the Lopes, Deja Daniel shooting 2.
Daniel's first free throw just misses off the mark. Bounces around the rim as it looks like Tiana Brown and Mariah Mitchell will get ready for GCU to check in now after this free throw from Deja Daniel. It'll be off the mark. Bryant gets an offensive rebound. Brings it down, looking to spin. It'll be turned over. Zagari takes it away, and now she will start the break for Benedictine. Kicks to the corner. Goodman looking to drive. Flips one up, air ball. Rowell can't come away with the rebound, bounces around. Referee will make a call. It'll be GCU basketball. Rowell and Piera will check out of the game for GCU.
Tiana Brown will check in.
Tiana Brown will bring the ball up the floor, and a foul will be called on Jenkins. Her second.
These girls tell me that basketball is their life. This is what their goals are. This is what they want to accomplish, and they're putting it all out on the court tonight.
As that is already the 5th team foul on the Red Hawks. So the Lopes are going to shoot free throws for the remainder of this quarter. They'll get 2 every time a foul is called, regardless of whether or not There was an act of shooting as Tiana Brown will take her first trip. She'll hit the first free throw. Tiana Brown scores her first basket of her GCU career. And it'll be second free throw on the way is good. Tiana Brown.
Buckets.
2 for 2 from the free throw line. Inbounded to Goodman. Goodman will bring it up, guarded by the taller Mariah Mitchell. Goodman kick to the corner. Flipped one up by Zagari, rebound Deja Daniel. She's got 6 rebounds. Holland will look to drive. Holland turns it over, Daniel and Zagari now. Daniel gets back in front. Zagari flips it up and over Deja Daniel. And then Tiana Brown mishandles the ball. Benedictine gets the ball back, and it's 49-35. And as we hit the 5-minute mark, we will get a media timeout. So the Lopes up by 14 still, 49-35 over Benedictine. Just now a turnover, so Benedictine will get us back underway when we come back. We'll take a quick break right here on GCU TV.
As a teacher, your calling was always to make a difference and positively impact the future. You live with a deep sense of purpose and strive to inspire generations of change. GCU's online Masters of Education degree program gives you the skills you need to grow and develop your career, while also making sure you have time for yourself and your family. Today, you can learn anywhere and anytime, giving kids a look into the technological advances that pushed you forward. Being strong and compassionate makes you a role model through this formative period in their lives. You're not just inspiring future generations of leaders and innovators to reach for their dreams. You're giving them the tools they need to achieve them.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
We are back inside the GCU arena. As you can see, the cheerleaders right there putting on a show for the crowd here at this media timeout halfway through the third quarter exactly. Lopes up by 14. In Montana, the Lopes have hit 4 out of their last 5 shots from the floor and have gone to the free throw line quite a bit here in the third quarter.
The Lopes definitely improving themselves in the third quarter. Jada Holland, wow, 18 shots, helping her team with a high total of 49, looking to rack that up as time goes on.
Lopes, again, 4 out of their last 5 made field goals. Benedictine has turned the ball over 4 times in the last 3 minutes and 21 seconds of play. Lopes had 3 straight possessions where they did go to the free throw line. So the Lopes doing a good job attacking Benedictine, almost taken away by Mariah Mitchell. And Benedictine will have a chance to set up some offense. Flips one up, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, Zagari, flip back out, shot will be short. And Tiana Brown will come up with the rebound. Now she'll start the break, looking to get a 4-on-2 for the Lopes. She'll pull it back out. And Tiana Brown will find Ven Laveris, almost turned it over. Ven Laveris outside Mariah Mitchell. Back to Holland. Holland's gonna call for a screen. She'll find Tiana Brown. Brown drives in, flips one up. She gets it to fall. Her first made field goal of her GCU career. Now Brown's got 4 here in the third quarter.
Tiana Brown, the sophomore out of Spanway, Washington. She was a transfer from Eastern Arizona College in Thatcher, Arizona, and where she started at 30 of 31 games. Wow. She averaged 14 points per game.
Tiana Brown, another big-time scorer for GCU coming into this year. Just mentioned, averaged 14 a game and started in pretty much every game last season.
And her career high was 30 points against Illinois Central College. Wow.
Held ball, Benedictine's gonna get it back on the alternating possession arrow. Here comes Benedictine. They'll cross over the timeline. And we'll look to get things going. Goodman on the wing. Looking inside. No good. Foul is going to be called on the Lopes. It's going to be on Mariah Mitchell. Her first. So 2 free throws coming up. As Kruthpa will go and shoot 2 for Benedictine. First free throw is good. Second free throw on the way, also good. And a pair of made free throws for Benedictine. So GCU inbounds it to Tiana Brown. And that'll be to Jada Holland, and they're gonna break the press again. Finds Mitchell for Brown. Brown gonna drive in. Tiana Brown flips it up, can't get it to fall. Mae Bryant picks it back up, muscles one up. Gets her own miss and a foul on the floor, but Mae Bryant's gonna go shoot 2 from the line as Benedictine is in the bonus. Good job from Mae Bryant all over the offensive glass. Alton comes back in with her 3 fouls. And it looks like Jada Moss gonna get ready to check in for the first time here tonight. Get her first minutes as a Lope, as Mae Bryant's first free throw is good. Misses the second one. Mitchell got a hand to it to tip it out, but Benedictine picks it up. And now here comes Jenkins. Jenkins will circle around and bring it back out to the top and hand it off. And Mitchell will pick it up. That pass is going to be way too high for Alton. And another turnover, the 23rd of the game for Benedictine, as Veris will check out. And Jada Moss checks in for the first time for GCU in her career. And now the Lopes have both Jadas on the floor, Holland and Moss.
Double Jada, double power, double some dominance right now.
I've been mixing the 2 up all night as it's finally both of them on the floor at the same time. Bryant looking to get inside. It's going to be taken away, but a held ball, and the Lopes are going to keep possession. Definitely a little confusing having 2 Jadas on the roster. We'll see how Jada Moss does as she is getting her first minutes of the game. As this will be Mariah Mitchell to throw it in for GCU. Holland can't control the pass from Mariah Mitchell, out of bounds, turned over by the Lopes, and Benedictine will pick it back up. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left here in quarter number 3.
Really good. Looks like they're working on their communication skills right now after that hard pass.
As of course, that is where the communication comes into play, is the freshmen and the transfers and the returning players all still getting to know each other a little bit. But that is why we have these non-conference games to start the season, as that one's going to be flipped up off the mark. Brown gets a rebound and then it's taken away inside. Layup is good by Benedictine. So now the Lopes at 18 turnovers to the 23 of Benedictine.
And as you mentioned, the girls really getting to know each other still. 4 of the freshmen all live together. They're all roommates, so they do everything together.
Absolutely, gotta love having your teammate. Well, hopefully you love having your teammate as a roommate, as of course if you're a freshman, you're just getting to campus over the summer, you don't really know anybody.
Yeah, so lots of bonding there.
So they're definitely got some bonding going on, good to, and it also helps on and off the court with chemistry. But we will have a timeout taken by Coach Powell and the Lopes. Lopes up 52-39. We'll be right back right here on GCU TV.
I'm Jeff. I'm earning my Bachelor of Arts in Christian Studies online from GCU. My biggest challenge coming back into school after taking a 15-year break was insecurity. Insecurity that I didn't know how to write a paper. I didn't know how to study anymore. The way that the program is structured, I can kind of grow into the classes, and that really gave me the confidence to be successful. I'm a working professional. I've got a job that demands 40 to 60 hours a week from me. Because of the online structure, I can still get things done. I can still have a life. It allows me to knock out courses when I can. I think my time at GCU is gonna help me be a better father, be a better person, be a better disciple. I spent years thinking that I could never do this. So now, the fact that I'm about to graduate, I feel like I achieved something that I never thought I was gonna be able to.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
We are back as the Lopes have just inbounded the basketball. So the Lopes, after that timeout by Coach Powell, will get the offensive possession as Balagay's also checked back in. Moss looking to get it inside. As this is Piera and Balagay. Foul going underneath the basket. A little push off that screen. Piera will shoot free throws. First free throw from Piera is good. That is her first make of the game. She's 1 for 3 now.
Lopes really seeming to take advantage of these fouls that keep reoccurring.
Can't hit the second free throw as Benedictine will pick it up on the loose ball. They will start their half-court offense. Backdoor cut, Smith. Kick out for Goodman. Her shot off the mark. Balagay picks it up, she'll find Jada Moss. Moss has Holland running with her. Moss gonna dribble it off her foot, looking to blow by the defender, but out of bounds. And another turnover for the Lopes. Goodman will find Alton at the top. And they are gonna set up a play now. Balagay picks it up on the switch. And here comes Benedictine again, looking to get it on the roll. Good defense from Moss. She's gonna get a block. Jada Mawson almost picked up the loose ball, but it's picked up by Benedictine inside. Shot again just before the shot clock expires, but great job from Jada Moss on the help side defense to get the block, her first. And that one to Balagay. Piera picks it right back up. For Holland. Looking on the roll inside, Deja Daniel puts it up and in. Daniel's got 6 and 6 now. And 5 steals for Deja Daniel.
Dang, Daniel getting that one.
6 points, 6 rebounds, 5 steals, and that rebound will fall to Carla Balagay. As Laura Piera picks it up, she will start the offense, and Daniel a little slow to get down the floor. And a travel on Laura Piera. So it looks like Daniel trying to stretch something out right now. Telling Coach Powell that she's all right. The toughness from Deja Daniel. That shot right before the end of the quarter off the back of the rim. And no good. So at the end of the third quarter, it is the Lopes 55, the Red Hawks 41, a 14-point lead. As the Lopes will look to close out this game in the fourth quarter. They have a 14-point lead over the Benedictine Red Hawks.
And if you want to enjoy some coffee, tea, and smoothies from Grand Canyon's very own GCBC, that's the Grand Canyon Beverage Company. It's open in the Student Union, Roadrunner, and Diamondback apartments. So love some GCBC. What do you like to get from there, Kyle?
I get lemonade because I do not drink tea or coffee. I know, I'm weird. I also don't drink the Stampede. I know, I'm weird. So I get strawberry lemonade.
I mean, I'm a big fan of their Stampedes. Peach, lavender, passion fruit, those are my favorite flavors.
You had one before the game.
Yeah, I'm addicted. I'm not gonna lie.
Stampede, it is addicting, be careful. It will get you.
Very good.
That's how you run out of
Tons
dining
of energy.
dollars.
We need all this energy for this game.
Absolutely, that is how you run out of dining dollars. GCBC, that's how they get you. Don't run out of dining dollars, folks. As you can see, Paul Denuser there, not teaching a class at the moment and not having to do the public address announcing till tonight.
Got lots of fun fans in the audience for the Smile Cam.
Deja Daniel getting stretched out on the sideline. As we are just about ready to get underway here in the fourth quarter of play. The Lopes, pretty good third quarter from both sides. Lopes took their lead from just 9 at the half, and they advanced it to as much as 16. And at the moment, it is a 14-point Lopes lead, and Jada Holland with 18 points, and Laura Piera right behind her with 9. And then Deja Daniel, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 5 steals. So Deja Daniel all over the stat sheet like she normally is.
Definitely, and Jada Holland all over the stats sheet, and I think we're going to see that from her all season long. She's going to be one of our definitely vital players.
She averaged 7 points and 7 rebounds last season, and then once WAC play started, she averaged 9.7 points and 9 rebounds in the Western Athletic Conference play. So Deja Daniel will definitely be a huge key for the Lopes going forward. As that shot from Benedictine is going to be off. May Bryant's going to pick up the rebound. Foul will be called on May Bryant. So Bryant picks up foul number 3. Shot going to be short, and Balagay picks up the rebound. Rebound number 5 for her, as Piera will bring it up the floor for the Lopes. She'll skip it across for Jada Moss. Moss looking to score it. Jada Moss gets it to go. Her first collegiate bucket.
That was so smooth. As you take another look here, wow.
And that's what you
everyone out.
like to see by Jada Moss, finally getting that first basket out of the way, and now it's just a little bit easier to play as after you get that first basket of the season and of your career out of the way. Pass going to be inside, Moss on the defense, a little up and under move, and that's going to fall.
Definitely getting that first basket, getting those first nerves out. It's the first home game, first game of the entire season, so girls really working to get into their groove.
Up top for Bryant, outside for Moss. Up top, Holland has it now, finds Piera. Piera going to be a long 2, foot was on the line, and that is going to be a long 2 on the air ball by Laura Piera. Kick into the corner, Smith going to stop. A little pump fake, and now she'll dribble it back out and reset it. Find Goodman on the opposite wing. Goodman driving, throws it right to Laura Piera. And now Piera will start the break, it's 4-on-2. A little late pass from Laura Piera. It'll be taken away by Benedictine. Up top for Zagari. Out wide, Goodman looking to shoot a 3. She'll drive middle, puts it up and in. So a 12-point GCU lead now. It's 57-45. 3 minutes into this fourth quarter of basketball.
As you saw there, Goodman for Benedictine has been pretty beneficial all night long, her totaling 9 points with that last one.
Balagay spin move gets it to go. Carla Balagay gets her first basket of the game. She's on the board for 2. Alton gonna flip that layup up and in. She found herself wide open underneath the basket. And the lead back down to 12.
Things definitely going back and forth between the two teams throughout all 4 quarters here.
Balagay will find Moss. Moss looking to get it inside. Moss gonna throw it up. She's gonna be fouled. And Jada Moss will go to the free throw line as looks like Rowell and Shorts will get ready to check back in for GCU for Piera and Bryant. So Jada Moss' first attempt at the free throw line will be off the mark. So both free throws by Moss off the mark. Benedictine will pick up the rebound. Alton will set up the offense. Be taken away by Shorts, and she gets called jump ball. Lopes will keep possession.
We have a special member in the audience right now, Coach Dan Marley from men's basketball, hanging out, watching the game, getting ready for his game tonight this evening here in the arena at 7 p.m. As we mentioned, pregame starting at 6:30.
Rowell's three gonna find the bottom of the net, and the Lopes up 62-47. Of course, Lopes men's basketball takes on Davenport. Jenkins will throw one up, rebounded by Jada Moss. And Jada Moss will go behind the back and set things up for the Lopes offense.
And as you mentioned, men's basketball getting a big win last week against Cal State San Bernardino.
Moss gonna take it herself. She'll find it on the layup. And a timeout taken by Benedictine. So the Lopes up 17, on the verge of going up by 20. It is 64-47 here inside the GCU arena. Timeout, the Red Hawks will take a timeout as well. We'll be right back right here on GCU TV.
Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable, and nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu.
As we have just wrapped up t-shirt time inside the GCU arena, the Lopes have a 17-point lead over the Benedictine Redhawks, 64-47, and that last three ball by Tavia Rowell just forced the timeout from the Redhawks.
Kyle, what do you think the Lopes are going to have to do as we enter the final 6 minutes of play to secure this victory?
The Lopes just got to keep doing what they're doing right now. Keep rebounding the basketball, keep playing strong defense, and when they get the chance, attack it. And you can see Dan Marley right there on your screen, checking his phone, getting ready for tonight.
Yeah.
He's just mentally preparing himself with some GCU women's basketball here this afternoon. You know, basketball junkies, they just can't get enough basketball.
And I saw him in here this morning with the men's team, getting a feel for the arena.
During shoot-around this morning, we were able to catch the end of that one. The end of their shoot-around before they take on Davenport, and of course the big game Friday night against Illinois.
Oh yeah,
definitely be talking about that all week long.
Oh yeah, excited to see what the men's team is going to accomplish this season, as well as with the women's team having a strong lead here.
Women's team looking good so far. As that offensive rebound again, we'll be finding Alton. She can't get to fall. Holland picks up the rebound, and now the Lopes looking to break. Holland finds Rowell, outlet pass, three ball on the wing, it's good.
Beautiful, love to see that from Tavia Rowell.
Her third three.
So you take another look here. Oh yeah.
Her third three of the afternoon, and that one's gonna be stolen away by the Lopes. Rowell's got 13 points of her own, and of course she was probably one of the most talked about freshmen and new players coming into this season for the Lopes, and definitely by far their best three-point shooter, as Mitchell will pull up. She can't find the back or the bottom of the net for that one, as the defensive rebound by Benedictine into the corner. Lopes recover well. Back out up top, Mitchell slides over to play some defense. Balagay will come away with the rebound, and now she'll find Mariah Mitchell. Mariah Mitchell gonna be double teamed. She'll find Rowell for Balagay. Holland will set up the offense. Holland gonna drive inside. That's gonna be an offensive foul on Jada Holland, and a good call from the referee right underneath the basket.
Jada Holland knocked the Red Hawks straight to the ground. Really aggressive there. Things picking up in the final 4 minutes. Lots of physicality.
So Benedictine down by 20 now, 67-47. The Lopes have been able to put it, or has been able to control the last 2.5 quarters of play, really, after the Red Hawks came out strong in the first quarter, leading the Lopes at the end of one by a point, and now the foul on Kennedy Shorts, her second foul. And now the Red Hawks will go to the line. Free throw is good, as the Lopes have just been on an 8-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes. Alton at the line for free throw number 2. She'll sink both, as Alton goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the free throw line, as Jada Holland will look to break the press of Benedictine. She'll find Rowell, who hit back-to-back threes just minutes ago. Holland with the ball at the top of the key now. She will look to set up the Lopes offense. Gets a screen from Short. She's gonna turn the corner attack, flip up a little right-handed layup on the left-hand side. Can't find the bottom of the net for that one, as Holland, the leading scorer for both sides, with 18. That layup by Goodman will be good. And now Jada Holland will get the ball back for GCU. Lead down to 16. Balagay in the middle.
Things getting a little dangerous for Lopes. Looks like a timeout is going to be called.
And another timeout by GCU. The Lopes up by 16. We'll take a quick break with 3.5 minutes left to play here in the final quarter. We'll be right back right here on GCU TV.
You use the latest technology to treat patients, but your care and compassion is timeless. And as an RN, you delight in sharing it. But there's always room to grow. Advancing your career means helping more patients and providing even more care. Grand Canyon University's online programs in nursing make it convenient for you to become the expert every patient deserves. Healthcare has made significant advancements, and GCU teaches you how to prepare for the future. By applying that knowledge, you're able to stay up to date with the latest medical technologies. And since GCU's nursing programs are online, you can access your program from anywhere, so you're always there for those most important.
Find your purpose at GCU.
We are back, and Balagay just hit that layup for the Lopes to put them up by 18. 69-51 is the score.
You can see the replay there. Putting that bucket in.
That one is stuffed by Tavia Rowell out of bounds. Benedictine keeps possession. 3 minutes now remain on the clock here in this afternoon contest. That ball bouncing around a little bit. Tiana Brown able to pick it up and find Carla Balagay, who will get it to Tavia Rowell. And now the Lopes will start their offensive attack. They'll find Mariah Mitchell. Rowell's gonna call out a play and direct some traffic. She'll find Balagay at the top. Balagay spinning. Kick out Tiana Brown. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Brown inside, stuffed, but a foul will be called, and Tiana Brown will go to the free throw line for her second time tonight. Shooting free throws numbers 3 and 4 now, as Moss will check back in.
And as we talked about all night, these girls are good people, not only on the court, but also outside. The GCU team has adopted a little girl named Jacqueline, and Coach says that her and her family are just incredible, and Jacqueline inspires the girls. They love the game of basketball itself, and the girls really stepped up in every moment that they spend with them, making just magic happen with her and letting her have so much fun with them. So you can expect to see Jacqueline here at some of these women's basketball games.
Absolutely, and what a great story and a great time hopefully will be had by all, as it looks like they've already had some fun this season.
Yeah, I know that the girls got ice cream with her. So fun.
Not sure if she is here today, but if not, we hope she's watching. So the Lopes will start their next offensive attack, and that's Jada Moss. A little bit too strong on the pull-up jumper. Now, almost a three-point attempt again. Goodman stuffed from behind. Jada Moss gets her second block of the game. And now 4 substitutions for Benedictine. The Lopes with 1:50 before they pick up their first win of the season. Almost taken away. Dangerous pass from the Red Hawks, as this will be Smith. She'll back it out. Start the offense for the Red Hawks.
Lopes looking to finish this one strong.
3 ball on the way. Air ball out of bounds. Lopes pick up possession. Shot by Coldwell.
In this game, it's really setting the tone for the rest of the season, and I think there's tons of energy here, tons of excitement and ambition from these girls, and they have really great attitudes.
Absolutely, as they are closing in on that all-important victory to start off the season and looking to go 3-0 in the Nicole Powell era on opening day, as that offensive rebound will find Kennedy Shorts. She'll pull up. She gets it to go. Kennedy Shorts gets her first basket of the season. And the Lopes are up 19.
Kennedy Short did not fall short there.
No, she did not. She got it to bounce up and in. Little shooter's touch from Kennedy Shorts. 60 seconds remain as Balagay will pick up foul number 4. Benedictine will get the ball on the sideline as a trio of substitutes will check in. So it looks like Ben Laveris going to come back in for GCU as well. She'll check in for Balagay.
Ben Laveris, the Finland native.
Taken away by Tavia Rowell. And a foul on Benedictine. Lopes will get the ball on the inbound on the sideline, right in front of the scorer's table. On the near side of your screen. Brown will start the offense, and the Lopes are going to have to take one more shot before the shot clock will be turned off. Varys pump fake. She'll drive inside. Varys a little too strong. That's not going to fall, and the rebound by Benedictine. The Havocs have their keys out right now with 25 seconds remaining here in the basketball game as Brown comes up with a steal. And a timeout taken by Coach Powell. So 18 seconds left. Lopes are pretty much going to get this victory at 72-53 unless Benedictine can come away with a steal and another basket. But looks like the Lopes are going to come away with a solid win here in their first game of the season.
Really great start for the Lopes, being their home opener. And they're in a good spot right now. In the 18 seconds remaining, you can see the dance team down there having some fun with their sideline routines, and the cheer team here as well. And we can't forget about the Thundering Herd Pep Band, supporting all of these sports here at GCU, making the atmosphere so much fun.
Absolutely, as the Lopes get the inbound, and they will cross half court with 10 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Looks like Brown's just going to dribble it out. 3, 2, 1. Buzzer sounds. Lopes are going to get the opening day victory. They'll go to 1-0. Benedictine falls to 3-1, and the Lopes take the victory 72-53. And Montana, the Lopes, a strong showing here on opening day.
Oh yes, Kyle, what a game. I don't think any of us really knew what to expect, as this was a brand new team. As we mentioned, 11 underclassmen, 8 newcomers, and 4 of those being freshmen, them being the second youngest team in the nation for collegiate women's basketball. And wow, impressed by them today.
And the Lopes led by 2 freshmen. Jada Holland had 18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and Tavia Rowell, the second leading scorer, had 13 points and 3 3-balls as well. The Lopes shot 50% from the floor, and anytime you can shoot 50% or better, you're probably going to be happy with your performance. Now, they would like to cut down on the 23 turnovers, but hey, they forced 29, almost got 30. So the Lopes, again, come away with the opening day victory, 72-53 over the Benedictine Redhawks. We thank you for tuning in. Don't miss the Lopes Friday at noon when they take on North Dakota right here on GCU TV. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. For everybody here at GCU TV, alongside Montana Landon, I'm Kyle Borg saying have a great rest of your day. Don't forget, men's basketball is right here at 7 o'clock, and as always, go Lopes.